Hello everyone, this is Spooky V. Ooh. Today we're going to make this right here. This is a coffee cup embellishment. And I wasn't able to get a die. Apologize for that. However, I am using an SVG file and I will link that below, so be sure to check that out. I did cut 2 layers. One in the black and one with the pattern paper. I am using Spooky by Pebbles. And so I did stitch around the cup. However, you don't have to do that. You can use some ink and just shade the edges, or you can use some faux stitching. Either one would look great. And so I'm just gluing this onto the black paper. And I have this spider here. It's an SVG as well. I didn't have a die for this. This video is going to be an embellishment with no ephemera. So if you ever run out of ephemera, you know you're able to still create your embellishments using dies and SVGs. And so this is a web, and it is one of the Tim Holtz web by Sizzix. And I did haul this a few days ago, possibly a week, so I'm going to glue it to the edge. I'm going to add the spider right on top. Next, I'm using some black foam. So this foam is from Hobby Lobby. I picked up a whole sheet and then I cut it up and I use it on my embellishments with hot glue. And so I'm just going to glue this spider onto the corner. I wasn't sure if I wanted to show, me gluing this stuff, because usually I cut this stuff out. However, I wanted you guys to see how I do everything. And so I included it. Hope it isn't too tedious to watch. I have this die here also by Sizzix, and it is a haunted house, and I love it. I also cut it out using some glittered foam from Hobby Lobby. I'm using the ghost as well. There's 2 ghosts in this die set. I'm using this one with one hand, and he just looks frightened. It's too haunted. This house is too haunted for him, so he's like, oh heck no, I'm not going in that house. So I'm gonna glue it. I'm using also foam adhesive to glue the house as well as the ghost. I'm trying to figure out where I want to position this ghost. I also grab the house and figure out how I want to position it as well. I end up gluing the house off center. I think it's perfect for the scene to have it a bit off center, because I'm trying to go for a spooky feel and also cute at the same time. I pick up the house and I try to figure out where it's gonna go. So I decide that's where I want it, and I noticed that I forgot to add a piece of foam to the edge of the house. So I grabbed some twine. This twine is from Dollar Tree. I did haul this in one of my last haul videos. I will link it below as well. I want to wrap it around the house because I want it to be also cute. I wanted the scene to be a little bit scary, but also on the cute side. So I thought this twine would go perfect with that. And I just wrap it around the house, the top of the house twice, and I tie a little bow. And be careful with this because you will glue that house down without wrapping the twine around the house. I've done it, and it's so hard to do it after you've glued the house down. So I done it several times, and yeah, oh my goodness, I could kick myself in the behind for it too. But yeah, just remember to wrap those houses before you glue it. So I'm loving the bow. I love how it looks, so I'm going to keep it like that. I'm going to glue this house down, and I'm trimming the edges, or the string of, I'm trimming the twine down. I put a bit of glue on the back to keep that twine set there. I don't want it moving. You don't have to do that step, but I did it on this one. I didn't do on others. So I'm just cleaning off my desk here. I'm gonna glue the ghost on. So I do not show on camera is that I double up on the foam adhesive, and then I glue it onto the embellishment. Now it's time to glue the pumpkin. I love this little pumpkin. It's a die from the same die I've been using with the ghost. And I'm using some liquid glue to glue the layers. And this glue is found at Dollar Tree. You could use any glue you like. This was just closest to me at the time. I do add some foam adhesive to the back of that pumpkin. And I love this little label here that says Boo, and also the little bottle, and it is a stamp. This is American Craft roller stamp. If it's not sold, so that's why I show the Lawn Fawn stamp. You're able to use that for sentiments. This is the Recollections die set and stamp set, and that's from Michaels. So that's what I use. I use this label here. It's also Recollections label. I will have everything linked below. And I'm going to show you how I do that. So I do grab some alcohol markers, and I use this green here, and I try to match the green with the collection. And this was the closest one that would match the green that comes in the paper pad. And so I just do a little scribble there with the alcohol ink. I am using 110-pound cardstock. I do grab some Stays-On ink that I purchased from Michaels, and I stamp that little bottle onto the alcohol ink, as well as the sentiment that says Boo. And then I do cut that portion out. And you could use any sentiment. It doesn't have to be this one from American Crafts. It could be anything. And so I'm going to cut that bottle out, as well as the little label. And I don't use the whole die for the label. So as you can see here, I will snip the excess off. So here they are. Super cute little sentiment. I wish I would have went with yellow for the sentiment and kind of incorporated a candy corn color themed. But the green looks good. I just thought that maybe yellow, after watching this video, I thought yellow would have looked great. So I'm going to glue the bottle behind the pumpkin, and the bottle does not get any foam adhesive. It's gonna lay flat. Now the sentiment, I do snip off a little bit. I decided it was too long, and so I do snip off a little bit on the edge there, and glue it behind the twine. Well, the end of the video has arrived, and I'm so happy that you guys are here watching me create some embellishments. And I've enjoyed, again, like I said many times, Halloween, and I'm going to craft Halloween till the end of October. So hopefully you'll join me, and this is the embellishment. Hopefully you enjoy that as well. And thank you so much for buzzing with Spooky V. Woo!